If you have a baby, this is a must have. We bought this last year for when my baby was a brand newborn and we were struggling with her sleeping. And I ended up using my phone at night and throughout the night to turn on sounds like of a rainstorm or like the sound of a womb or white noise. I was trying everything to get my baby to go to sleep. And the only thing that seemed to work was turning on some sort of noise. So it got to the point that I thought, I can't keep using my phone for this. I gotta find something that's going to work, but I wanted something that was portable. We were going to be going on a trip soon and it was going to be a long road trip. So I definitely needed something that was going to have a long lasting battery, multiple settings, and was going to be able to work wherever we were. This one, and this is quite literally the best sound machine I've ever found. This has a lock, which makes it so that the settings will lock in place. So if you have a specific sound at a specific volume that you want it to be at, you can put it in lock. And then even if your baby's old enough to grab this and reach for it and push buttons, it's not going to stop or turn off the sound or change the sound in any way. It has multiple different sounds. This is the power button, and I will show you kind of like what it sounds like and what are the options, but it has this power button, the volume button, and then this one is a light. So this little spiral right here will glow. So you've got kind of like a night light, which is great. This is the charging port for it. I've actually had to buy a couple of different chargers for this just over time. Things have gone missing. So you can easily just get a charger for this at any of your regular stores that you would get a charger at. So it has different settings over here for the sounds and the amount, and then it also has the timer if you want to set a timer. When I first got this, I thought that the timer was like an automatic thing and you had to have it on a timer, and it kind of was frustrating because then in the middle of the night it would go off and then that would like trigger my baby to wake up. So I figured out that this timer does not have to be on. You can let it run like continuously. This has been well loved by our family. If you can't tell, it has some little scuffs and scratches, and it actually used to have like something that you can use to hang it with, and over time it's just disappeared, but that has not of course affected the use of this, and it still is amazing that I will never get rid of this. An example of how this works, let me show you. Maybe I'll put it up to my microphone. And then to adjust, that one we thought was pretty funny, the sound of a restaurant. Definitely options to choose from, volume, style, and everything. And then here's that little nightlight that I mentioned. You're probably not going to be able to tell because of my video. I'll show you an example of the lock feature. I'm going to turn it up so you can hear it and then you can see the light on. So switch the lock button over to lock, and then I can push all of these buttons and nothing is changing. The volume's not changing, the sound is not changing, and the light isn't turning off. So the lock button is definitely helpful if you have a baby that's a little bit older and able to maybe reach this and mess around with it. This was a lifesaver for us, especially when our baby was a newborn, and especially when we have traveled last summer and this summer with our baby. This is a must-have in my opinion, so definitely go check this out.